Hello, you guys, and welcome back to another episode of You Ain't Wrong podcast, where we know there's no right or wrong. We just know there's just a personal perception that people that have other people effed up. And sometimes when you're arguing, I learned that this like 3 months ago, when you're arguing, sometimes you're saying the same thing just in different ways. And I had that conversation with my brother earlier. So, yikes, I'm venting. So, let's just jump straight into the topics. What's happening, Layla? What's going
happening?
on?
The first thing we want to talk about is the 911 dispatcher in Pennsylvania who decided not to, I guess, call the ambulance, if I'm not mistaken. It was a daughter who called in. Her mom was bleeding internally, if I'm not mistaken. And he just decided, you need to go to your mom's house and see if she's really in danger.
So was the daughter at the location or she wasn't?
No, I think what I read was she wasn't, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know?
And I think it was like something to where it was just like, okay, well, I don't know if the mother is going to go with the ambulance, so I'm not going to send him if she's not going to go. Mm-hmm. But I guess he's being charged with her death.
I mean, I think it's right. You're a dispatcher. You can't
pick and choose who you want to send help out to.
Yeah, you call and you ask somebody you got to send them. Like, that's your job.
Yeah, that's that 2020 training right there. Well, I'll be honest. It is. People just want to do whatever at these jobs. And I can't lie. I'm definitely one. Do what you want to do or do what you got to do till you can do what you want to do. But I wouldn't do that, though.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, 911 dispatching is just like a lot. Food is a lot.
Yeah.
Healthcare is a lot. Like, do what you want to do. Like,
right. But
you're working at like a dog center.
Here she goes.
Do what you want to do when it's not harmful to anybody.
Right.
Like if you're a typewritist, fuck up the words a little bit. As long as you're not in court, we have no problem with it. But definitely, I think they're missing like training on a lot of these jobs. And I think people bring their egos into a lot of these professional jobs that I necessarily don't think that they should. I think that's like an ego stroke. Like they want you to stroke their ego for them to do your job. Like it's not going down like that. So
and is they're understaffed, you know what I'm saying? They're not getting the proper training like you said. So that all plays a role.
Okay.
Another thing that I find so funny is the New York mayor.
He said it stank.
He said the only thing I smell up in here is pot.
He said it smelled like that loud pack in New York. He said it smelled like that blueberry yum yum.
Girl.
He did.
Mr. Sir. Come on now. We've all been to New York. At least majority of us have been to New York. We know New York stink.
I think downtown, like in certain areas, I don't think all of New York stink. Yeah. But I do think there's like a population thing as well as there are with like, sorry, my last shit's so bad. As well as they're like in any other big city.
Yeah.
Like I do think the inner city or certain areas do get avoided. Like gentrification. Like they're on make sure those areas with the new houses and stuff like that stay nice and stay clean. But the other ones they really don't care about.
I mean,
that's just how I feel.
It's the truth, sir. He said it smelled.
It just smelled like weed. So you want to steer the conversation to. Because we paying y'all these tax dollars to clean the city for the school, for the police that likes to shoot us. You know what I'm saying? The school, they're just ripping hope from little black kids for real.
Right. And
conditioning them. And who made up these little rubrics that the school had? Lord, we're not going to go into that.
That's a
so
lot.
We have the schools, and we can't even keep our streets clean. Like, the most people you see on the streets is the jail workers that work for free doing it. That's how I feel.
No, for real. That's true.
So, whatever is the case with that. He talking about weed.
Like, that's so off to me. What? You worried about the wrong things.
You
worried about no.
He's probably trying to keep his part in the streets from the weed sales. You know what I'm saying? Because he want to make sure weed stays illegal so he can get his cut. I don't like people like that. It be your own people, too.
And it sure do, because he black.
Talking about, all I smell is pot. You stay in the suburbs.
Bye.
So you're not actually in the hood. Nowhere, mayor. You're not. So I find that hard to believe. You're not in the hood.
No, it's no way. You don't smell that.
So you smelling, and you shouldn't, in the suburbs, you don't worry about weed. You probably worry about a little bit of weed, but they're doing hard meth on those corners.
No,
you know
for real. You worried about the snortings and stuff.
Okay?
You worried about the.
It's gonna be a sour smell with acne breakouts. Like that's what you should worry about. You're not even in the hood smelling weed
Acne
being sparked
breakout.
up on every corner.
Speaking of acne breakouts, you know I be wanting to talk about this monkey pox.
She has so bad. Go ahead, Layla.
That shit is crazy. So apparently it's just like an updated chicken pox. But I mean, you can recover from it. It takes like 4 weeks, it said, but it looks so crazy. I don't know if you've seen videos.
Send me a picture of monkeypox,
Okay.
Layla, please.
I used to video of this guy in
monkeypox for like
Georgia.
3 weeks.
Oh, it's crazy. It went.
Is it in Georgia?
It rose in Georgia too.
We
rose,
was somewhere
said a word.
yesterday and she was looking at somebody's skin. She was like, monkeypox.
Cause you won't know. It's supposed to look like acne, right? But it's not. Like it's like you break out into hives with acne. It's so bubbly. Like it's I don't know. And then the symptoms is like flu-like first. Same thing as COVID, low key. But now you have like shit all over your skin. I don't know. I don't like it. I'm sick and tired of these little things coming up here and there.
And
Like
COVIDs and yeah, I get it. Like it's always gonna be something. And I think the world, like we take it times 10 these days. Like we can't take nothing on a chill level.
no.
Monkeypox. Look how Layla acting. Like 3 people
Cause I
talking
ain't got
about
time.
monkeypox and she's been in a frenzy,
Can't
frenzy for like a whole 2
Frenzy.
months. Like
For real.
monkeypox.
For
She want
real.
to tell everybody about these monkeypox.
Be careful. Okay, you see your friend and
Layla
your
probably
friend
scared
don't.
'cause she has this beautiful skin over here. No offense, but she just can't afford monkeypox
Oh,
right now. She just can't afford.
That's what I'm
monkeypox.
saying. With people with
That
gray
is so
skin, we
funny.
got gray skin. You're gonna notice. You're gonna
Maybe a
notice.
little bite. But no, she been talking about this monkeypox forever. So we
Scary.
want to give a special shout out to one of my favorite actresses of all time. Her name is Jennifer Lewis. And of course, like everybody knows her per the video. She said, I've been everybody's mama. And she really has.
She
though.
has,
She's
she has.
definitely been in the acting game for many, many years.
Yeah.
She did get her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yay, man.
And that's just like one of those staple actresses that I feel like helped me grow up personally.
Yeah.
Like you have Bernie Mac, you have, sorry to say, like Bill Cosby, like then you have like for sure Jennifer Lewis. Do you feel like that? That's how I feel. Like she was just like one of those like people you could see. Everybody had a Jennifer Lewis in their family in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up, we all had that auntie that she might be drunk, she might be holding a wine case, her voice real raspy, and she gonna cuss you out of love every time you see her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, she did her thing.
Love
She
Jennifer
definitely
Lewis.
been in the industry for so long.
they
So
honestly-
kudos. Definitely deserve it.
They honestly been giving like people their recognition.
Yeah.
Like for the past 3 years, cause like who was it? What was the singer name? She was kind of big. She lost weight.
Talking about the wait.
She just won like a Oscar, not Dreamgirls, but it was. I love her. I'm so mad. I'm tongue twisted right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She just like it was not It wasn't Jasmine Sullivan. It was the other one, the beautiful black girl.
The one, Jennifer Hudson.
Not. It wasn't Jennifer Hudson. It was
Jennifer Hudson was that big. Come on now.
No, she lost weight. Was it Jasmine Sullivan?
Jasmine Sullivan lost weight, but did she win?
She like I think. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure y'all know who I'm talking about. Leave the comments down below. She just like she's been this great singer. She's like in Jennifer Hudson's category. Like if it was a versus,
What's a song? You ain't got a
Right.
song. Like what's the song?
If she know the song, she know the artist.
it wasn't
Come on now.
Jennifer Hudson. It was the other one. Was it Jasmine Sullivan? It may have. Yes, because she did Hotels. Yes, it is Jasmine Sullivan, and she been needing credit, but I don't think how she looks is up to people's par, so they ignored her for most of the first of her career. That's just personally how I feel.
Okay.
What do you think?
I mean, I think because the genre she's in doesn't get a lot of hype in general. Like people who can sing but don't do pop songs, because she don't do no pop songs.
Yeah.
She do a lot of soul, R&B. So that's not a
That's
popular.
just not in today.
Because like even like go back in the day like India Arie never was like
That's true.
top
But
of
she
the.
meant so much.
Yeah,
to
but
us.
everybody know her, but she wasn't on. She ain't have no song that everybody was talking about.
I
on the
am
radio.
not my hair. Every time I take out my wig, I play that.
I mean that's the one.
It's the one for me. Dang.
I didn't.
So yeah, I've been thought she needed more recognition. I don't know why she's just now getting it. It's very disturbing, but I'm glad she's getting it now versus like later. I'm glad she's having her time to shine. She just won something really big that I felt like she could have won with her first album.
No, definitely.
Honestly.
I'm surprised.
The Bust Your Windows Out Your Car. I forgot that
Period.
whole album, but
Yes,
that album
ma'am.
was golden. Like every song was a hit.
What was it? Bears and what? I forget the word.
Lions, tigers, and
Bears,
bears.
yeah.
Period. She's
There you
not
go.
scared of them.
Don't play with.
So yeah, I just feel like she needed a lot of recognition a long time ago. I don't remember. That's just like Jennifer Lewis. That's why I wanted to tie it back into.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a person who's been here for so long. Like we all wanted her as an auntie. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
did.
No,
Cuss
yeah.
me out, make me some chicken, throw me on the grill. You know what I'm saying? So I'm real happy for Jennifer Lewis.
No, definitely.
I
Kudos,
am. Just
yeah.
like Ashanti. I feel like that was a staple as well. She just got her star not too long ago. Who else just got their star? It was somebody else, Mike Man. It was somebody else important who just got their star. You don't know? But people was really like, I feel like now it's so trendy to give black people their flowers, but we're just going to keep letting it happen because who knows when it's going to roll around to our turn again. So what is going on in Memphis, Layla?
Jesus. Memphis. Every time I hear Memphis, I just want to throw up. Anyways, it was a Yo Gotti concert apparently, and this
Ooh, yes.
white man decided that he wanted to threaten to shoot up the people after the concert.
For what though?
I don't recall what his reasoning was. I don't think he had a reason. Do they ever have a reasoning? Ooh, see how mad I am. Nah, I honestly don't remember what his reasoning was. But he threatened to kill everybody after the concert. Sir,
No, just going to be disturbing and get arrested at this point. Yeah, people don't scream like, and that's what I was watching earlier. Okay, well, we can also talk about what's happening. I love Carisha. Not Carisha, she don't want us to call her that. I love Young Miami.
I'm crying.
I do.
Now she don't want
and
us to
I'm
call
in
her
love
that.
with her new episode, her new show.
Like little show, yeah.
Carisha,
Little.
please.
Big show, period.
Carisha, please.
Yes.
I think Santana say it. Carisha, please. I'm in love with it.
Not a
like,
fan of Santana.
She recently had the last episode. Make sure y'all go check that out. She had Kevin Gates on there, and
Baby daddy. Baby daddy.
I just love it.
Yeah.
It's so amazing when you see something that when you like, and I'm a fan. Now I'm not like I can listen to City Girls like. I love the City Girls, but I feel like I gotta be in the fuck that nigga, I'm gonna get this money type of mode. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm in love, I just be listening like Janae and SZA. That's kind of like fuck nigga music too, in a sense, but it's more softer. But like, I love the City Girls, but I also love both of them.
Yeah. The thing is, I feel like the City Girls, and no shade towards them. Them bitches, but they sing to cater to the people, but that's not who they are. Obviously, you could tell. They're not
so
fuck niggas. Yeah.
Everybody gonna love that nigga. Come on now.
Course, but I'm
stop
saying,
nothing.
like, she a lovey-dovey. You can tell straight up.
She
You know what I'm
don't
saying?
play,
Yeah,
for
she don't go.
sure.
But when she rapping and doing her thing, she don't play. She's dead
That
ass
comes
serious.
from a part of space in her.
Yeah.
I don't think every artist like let out their true selves. I
Yeah.
feel like they create bodies of art, quote unquote, but they
Yeah.
don't really do that no more. Not saying them, but like Beyonce, she's one of those people who still create bodies of work, bodies of art. I mean.
Yeah.
I would say Summer Walker, she does that. She tells a story. Like literally every like song is like planted on purpose. You understand what I'm saying? Too many people don't do that no more. They just put out anything to make a quick buck. But some people, they like putting out bodies of art, and I think that's kind of not their thing. They don't really say that they're really rappers. You know what I'm saying? They just put out like fun girl music, and they made money off of it. So shout out to them.
Right.
But I do also think that she's a sweetheart, but she probably stays in her fuck nigga mode. It's hard to come out that fuck nigga mode.
Of course.
It is.
Of course.
She trying though. I can see her.
It definitely is. Yeah. No, she definitely is.
She was talking to Kevin Gates, and she was just talking about like the Memphis shit. Like if you gonna do some shit like that, it wouldn't be a public announcement.
Yeah.
Like you would have just did it. Shut up. You just want attention. Like, and now I feel like even with the school shootings, I just feel like that's so bad because that little angry white boy with the black tie-up shoes from Walmart. Like, he's gonna do shit like that to get attention because he feels lonely. You know what I'm saying?
And it's always for attention.
It is.
It's always
and
for
it's
attention.
Like, we gotta stop feeding into that. Like, soon a little white boy say, "I'm gonna shoot this bitch up." Just look the other way. He ain't gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that's fucked up to say. Don't do that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's 9 times out of 10 whether they're gonna bite or not. Cause you would literally catch them in action. There would be no conversation. That's what Kevin Gates said. He said he was about to go off himself. He's like, I ain't tell nobody. She's like, I was just about to. I went to the gym. I put on my chains. I was about to go catch a body, but this time it's gonna be me. I was like, damn, that's fucked up.
You don't know what people going through.
You don't never know what people going through. And that'd be so.
He separated and stuff with the whole situation with his. I don't know if they're divorced now. Are they divorced?
Yeah. He was in limbo about that. I love Kevin Gates.
Yeah, but that was. Me too. I love. Y'all know I love Kevin Gates. Did
anybody watch the interview?
My baby.
That is what happened. I was reading the comments and it was like, why do I think this so amazing? It was like, I would actually want to look at the views. Mike Man don't got his shit together this time, so we can't tell the contrast between the first view and the second view.
You ain't got it connected.
The first episode and the second episode. Now he want to kill people with knives and stuff.
Watch
He's
out
trying to
now.
act just like
Don't
that
catch
white
a
boy.
body, right?
And he probably got mad because he got on some black shoes that tie up.
I'm crying.
We're not talking about it. So now we do have the results in for my favorite podcast. Mr. Kirsch, please. Oh, he's a hater. He just took it off the camera. Mm-hmm. So I believe that the first one that aired with Diddy was like
4.3.
I said it wasn't good. But I definitely keep up with. This the only one I probably keep up with. Besides Don't Call Me White Girl. So Young Miami and Diddy, theirs was at 4.1 million views. That was 1 month ago. And Kevin Gates and Young Miami is at 2.3 million views 2 days ago.
That's definitely going to triple.
That's you get what I'm saying?
Triple,
it was amazing just how they were, playing with each other or whatever the case is. So that was great. Not like that.
No, I get what you're saying, girl.
But it was just like to see
conversation-wise, yeah.
Two people looking forward to their well-being. It was so great, and you can tell that was a great video. Y'all, shout out to Krisha and Kevin Gates. I love Kevin Gates. Since he had this song called "Don't Know No Ugly Bitches." It was called "Don't Know." You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I love that song. Then he had another song. The two songs.
He got multiple. Wait, Kevin Gates, we ain't got time. Girl, we can go through it all. Love you.
Kevin Gates.
Love you.
I'm real excited to see his growth as well. He's
Me
really
too.
sound like a grown ass man.
No, he definitely is. Yeah.
And whatever going on in his relationship, shout out to him. Wish him the best.
Let's talk about Miss Trump and her falling down the stairs to her death.
I think somebody pushed her. I do. That woman got too much money to fall down the stairs by herself. You know what I'm saying? That is
funny.
The case.
It's not funny, but yeah.
It is. Ivania did it. What's her name? What's her name?
The daughter?
No, Trump's wife. Ivania.
Ivania.
Oh, Melania. Malaka Tribanka.
Melania?
Yeah, his wife's name is Melania. His eldest daughter name is Ivanka.
Oh, why did I say Ivania?
Because that's the ex-wife who died.
Ivania is the ex-wife.
Yes.
Why I thought Melania was the daughter?
Because she about as old as the daughter.
That's how much I give a fuck about the Trumps.
Damn. So his mom died. She just fell downstairs to her death. That just sounds like white people shit. I believe she's in Hawaii right now. She's chilling. Like, I believe, Trump has some people who pissed some people off and tried to kill his mom. Now she fakes her death.
My God.
That's how dramatic this shit goes.
And I know she look old, but that's his ex-wife.
That's crazy. She looked like a grandma for real. Yeah. I mean, he old too, so I guess.
But that's why you see his current wife.
His mom?
No, that was his ex-wife. That's why his new wife looked like that. He traded in the classic for the new model.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, I was thinking that was the grandma.
Damn.
That was.
And y'all gotta remember, Trump is 70 years old.
No, he old himself, right?
Yeah. So that's about what his wife should look like.
You right. Honestly, you not lying.
Disgusting.
You not lying. But anyway, so that's the little we're gonna say about that because nobody really give a fuck.
Okay, shout out to we officially have something going on 7/30th. Renee's gonna have his listening party and we're gonna podcast the whole event because we're cool like that. News just
Smooth
in.
like that.
Okay, so we also want to talk about this Atlanta mayor. She's killing shit. We already so sad about Young Thug and Gunna. You know what I'm saying? We hate to think that they was out here trafficking black people.
Girl.
We hate to a lot of shit that
And
they
we
did.
touched on it, right?
And now she want to go and be funny. Cause we gonna really miss them. Hopefully they have some albums like in store. Cause I mean, you R. Kelly, I'm still gonna listen to it. Separate the music from the artist.
Yeah.
Like you have to separate the music from the person.
Yeah.
Stop doing that. But she said, "Oh, there's gonna be 2 more Rico cases."
Yep.
You know what, bitch? You a Rico case. Cause I'm tired of you trying to be funny. And if you take little baby, now we got fucking problems.
Nah, for real.
We got problems because little baby don't be doing shit. He just went to church and he asked for forgiveness for all his bodies. I don't give a fuck.
But it's gotta be something bigger coming up. That's why they're trying to distract us with this. Gotta be. You know what I'm saying? People are so invested with this. I feel like something bigger is coming.
But it has to be with people that dealt with them, though.
Yeah. But no. Regardless. Within the
I
world, you
heard
don't
a
think.
story. Don't get me wrong, but it was like Young Thug, whatever. I don't know him and Baby's like relationship or whatever. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong person. Correct me in the comments. But they was just like Young Thug believed in him so much. He was just like, I take care of everything else you got going on in your life. Just go to the studio. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, or was it Young Thug? Maybe somebody else. I'm sorry. I really don't be too bothered with it. But yeah, hopefully. Don't tease people like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Say what you gotta say and say what you mean.
Not for real.
Don't say it's gonna be 2 more it's gonna be 2 this is stupid. It's gonna be 2 more Rico pieces. It's gonna be 2 more Rico
Goofy as
pieces
hell, right.
in the next 2 months. Go to hell.
Girl.
That's just how I feel.
And Kodak went to jail. He just got arrested.
Okay, with the pills.
Yeah.
His baby mama or something was like that. Those pills would have been in my cooker. I feel it. Shoot, you gotta know how to act. But the crazy thing is, let's talk about drugs for a second. So I heard, now I don't do drugs, but I know one of my friends, he sold crack, and he had to put that up his butt when he got arrested. And he had to poop it out when he gets to jail, but he didn't never get caught with nothing on him. That's so crazy.
Run back to what you just said. Okay.
What?
Your friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
He does what?
He sells drugs.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's got crack though.
Yeah. Or it was either crack or heroin, either one. But the thing is, like, you so happy you didn't get caught with it on you. Like, you take that high. You in jail, so you gonna withdraw. You know what I'm saying? And what you get out, what you do when you get out is your own business. But I'm just saying, the ops ain't catch you.
Period.
Because that's like, you get hard time for, I know
for real.
heroin. Okay, let's not talk about drugs. But you get hard time for that stuff. So the girl, his ex-girlfriend was like, I don't care if my nigga got caught, that shit would have been up my coochie. I would have been like, I don't know how about that. Because, you know, the heat, that's how you get high. Because your body, like, gives heat, so you get high. Like, and with heroin, like, that's the one-hitter quitter almost. That's like meth.
Child, we gonna have to think about that one. I don't know how hard I'm fighting for you.
I be telling niggas that back at home, I know you sold drugs, that's fine and all.
Don't
but
expect me.
Don't do that while I'm with you, because I'm telling. I am telling. I'm not about to go to jail for nothing I didn't do.
I'm not about to get high as hell.
I'm not about to be high. I like to drink. That's it.
I'm crying. Okay.
Okay. So that was it for
What's happening?
What's happening.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for tuning in, because that was really fun. But now we are going to talk about